Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Awa. That's my stage name. So I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time today, Saturday morning. So we're going to do what it do. But I want y'all to read the caption: Separation and Elevation. Separation and elevation. We gonna do what it do this morning. While y'all in, please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. So here we go. This pains me to say, but it's so true that it kills me. Okay. Separation and elevation. In our community, to dismantle our community. And I know a lot of sisters going to be upset with me. They're going to be mad a little bit, but it is what it is. In our community, for the separation of us, for tearing our community down, what helped was to elevate the woman. You know, I talked to y'all about this before, but it was to elevate the woman, to make the woman feel dominant over the man. And I know some of y'all don't want to hear it, but it's true. That's why a lot of our sisters who went off to college and made the good choices, they did the right thing. Some of them understood the assignment. Some of them understood, I'm going to go back and I'm going to marry. Someone is going to make me an honorable woman. Okay. And then we have some of those old ones right now, those old biddies my age, that is running around here telling women, go get your education, go do all this, get you a business, get you a house, and you don't need no man. But she didn't tell this young sister that when you get old, you're going to need somebody. She didn't tell her that. She told her to do all these other things and that you will be fine. That you don't need no man, you don't need no legacy, and the legacy is the children. This is what some of the women that came from the college era back in the day told the young sisters. And so this is where we getting all this nonsense from right now. And y'all know I talked to y'all about this before, but it's getting much worse and nobody wants to change it. You understand? You got people on the internet that they will sit up here, and I even see it in my own comments, that they are detractors. That they will get up here and they will tell you, oh, that's not just in Black culture. And I will tell them, I didn't say anything about a Black person. I didn't say anything about a Black person. I said a woman and a man. Sometimes you have to give that correction. But what I'm saying is that they took the woman, elevated her, made her feel like she is the Titan, and took the brother and said, you are nothing. All you can do for me is go to jail. That's it. All you can do for me is go to jail, sell drugs on the block. That's what they did. Okay? That's what they did. And when the boys was in school, and if the boy was too jumping around, they put him in special ed, or they will put him on medication if he was too jumpy. Okay, not knowing that this boy just had a lot inside of him that somebody needed to show him. Okay, that somebody needed to show him he had a talent that was jumping out of his body. He has a talent to build things. He has a talent to do things, but nobody took the time. And so mama thought something really was wrong with you. So she signed something that said, yes, you can evaluate my son. And then the doctor who evaluated your son said, oh, he need medication. And because mama didn't know better, she thought, yeah, it's good to give him medication. And what happened? The young man became a vegetable on a chair. Every time you turn around, he said, yes, mama. He sit back on the chair, so scary like. But he was meant to be active. He was meant to do those things. You just had to give him something that he can aspire to. But because somebody told you, okay? Somebody told you something was wrong with your baby. You popped him up with all these pills, okay? Somebody told you something was wrong. A doctor said to you something was wrong with him because he was so excited. He jumped around. He was so happy. You popped him up with some pills. He couldn't sit still in class. And I'm not lying because I came from that era. So I'm not lying. Okay. I have saw it. I have seen it in my own projects. How some of my friends had to take medication because they told them something was wrong with them. Not knowing if you gave this boy a talent. You either put a ball in his hand, or you put a paintbrush in his hand, or you put a calculator in his hand, that he might just tear up the whole board with all the answers. Nobody thought that. They just thought something was wrong with him, baby. And this is the problem with us in our culture. If the girl does anything, we elevate her no matter what she does. If a woman get up here and say she got 7 baby daddies, seven fatherless children, we clap for her. Oh, sister, we know you struggling, you going through, you doing this. It's hard for you to take care of these kids. But let me share something with you. Who told you to go up there and have that many children? Who told you to sleep with all those men? Nobody told you to sleep with all these men. But you will sit up there and you will defend her. Oh, she's a single mother. She's trying her best. She's trying her best. But half of the time she laid up because she got 7 kids and she raising them by herself. I'm not going to give you a hand clap. That's your job. That's your job to take care of your children. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of your kids. You don't get a hand clap from me. Now, if something happened where the father or the mother passed away and you raising the child, you get a hand clap from me. That's what you do. You get a hand clap for me, and I'm gonna sit up there and tell you I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you that things will turn around. Keep strong. That's what I would say. But when the daddy is around and he wants to be bothered with the child, and you still talking about you need help, you need this, but you can't get along with the daddy. You want to call him all types of names and degrade him in front of the children. You don't get a hand clap for me. This is why I say separation and elevation. When a woman do this foolery, she's sleeping around with all these men and got all these kids, y'all elevate her. She got an OnlyFans page. Y'all go to her OnlyFans and support her. Let a man who has done the same thing, honey, you will ridicule him. You will say he a deadbeat. He ain't this, he ain't that. And let me share something with y'all. Both of them is deadbeats. Yes, I said it. Both of them is deadbeats. Because the woman who sat up there and had 7 children, she's a deadbeat. The man who sat up there and had 7 kids, he's a deadbeat too if he's not taking care of them. It's a difference. And let me share something with you, Mom. You have all those kids you talking about, you take care of them. You ain't taking care of them. You ain't taking care of them because they got so many government programs that help you take care of those 7 kids. You not out there busting your behind and taking care of the kids by yourself. Zaddy is helping you take care of those children. That's the government, if some of y'all don't know. Don't sit up here and act like you know. You don't know. You don't know. We sit up here, we elevate the woman all the time. No matter what she does, she's not wrong. And I'm not saying that men are perfect. I'm far from saying that men are perfect, okay? I'm far from saying that. But what I'm saying is right and wrong is wrong. We sit up here, we judge our men like they are just scoreboards. That we the women, that we can't do no wrong. That everything you do is perfect. It is not, Mom. It is not perfect. But we will crucify them to the cross just because they have done something that you did not like. I remember a couple of days ago, I put out a reel about a woman who packed up all her belongings and left her husband because he was late picking up the children from summer camp, right? Now, everybody in the comment section was like, this is foolish. This doesn't make any sense. And I agree with them. But there was one sister who said, oh, she probably had postpartum because she just had a baby. Okay. This is the nonsense that I'm talking about. I have had postpartum too. But you didn't see me pack up all my stuff and my kids' stuff and the baby that you just had and leave my husband's house. You didn't see me do that. I went to my husband and I told him something is wrong, babe. Something is wrong. Can you take the baby? Something is wrong. I don't feel right. And my husband said to me, what you need from me? Tell me what you need. And we rectified the situation together. That's why it's called teamwork. Teamwork. Instead of thinking separation and elevation is the key. My sister, you went to school so that you can come home to marry. That's what it is. You went to school so you can come home to marry, or you went to school to find a husband and to get that education. But some of us miss that mark. That's why you have so many of these old women all on social media telling the young ones foolery. They want them to copy them. They want them to copy everything they done. Let me share something with y'all, and it's going to hurt just a little bit, but we going to do it anyway. For y'all women who sat up there and bought a house and you not married yet, you very foolish. I'm going to tell you why. How can you marry? How can you get married to a man and he say he going to live in a house that you bought? Tell me. Because anytime you get mad with him, you tell him, this my mother's so-and-so house. You get out. So how is a man supposed to marry you and you got a house already? Girl, best thing you should have done was get an apartment so that you could move into his house. I would never tell my girl some nonsense like that. Oh, go get you a house. And you know what's going to happen? And I hate to say this, but it's true. You're going to die in that house alone. That's what's going to happen. You're going to die in that house alone. You went there and bought you a house. That doesn't make no sense. The man is supposed to buy the house. You're supposed to help, of course, secure the house. But he's supposed to buy the house. His name is supposed to be first on the deed. And then you under him. Because that's how it go. I don't care if you got an attitude. You mad with my live. I don't care. You can unsubscribe me. I have no problem with that. But truth is truth. No man is supposed to move into your house. There are some that are special cases that it happens. But when you get a house that you pay a mortgage on, honey, you should not have a man move in with you. A man should not be moving in with you. If it's an apartment, that's different. But if it's a house, honey, no, not even an apartment. I'm not even going to say that. There's special cases in an apartment because the woman can still tell you, get out my house. There's special occasions in the apartment that things can happen, that one may be out of work. That can happen. Okay, and y'all have to move in. That can happen. But what I'm saying is, don't you go lock yourself into a deed and you know one day you want to get married. If you go lock yourself in a deed, right, and you know one day you want to get married, then what you supposed to do is y'all supposed to sell that house or rent that house out, make money off that house, and you still move into your husband's house. Because there's a pride in your chest when you tell people, I live in my husband's house. Because I know I have done it. I have done it. I have said it many times at my job. That's my husband's house. Even though me and my husband worked together to build this dynasty, I love to tell women that. And I quickly tell you know that you remember Everybody Hates Chris, right? You remember how the mama used to be like, I don't need this job because my husband got so and so many jobs, right? I am quick to say that at the hospital. I don't need this job. That's what and when they get me mad, I don't need this job. My husband worked for the U.S. Postal Service. I quickly throw that in their face. I don't need this job. Don't start no trouble. I don't need this job. That's what I say. Okay, now knowing I ain't supposed to be saying no nonsense like that, but I will quickly tell. And we got a business too. I quickly say it. But I love my job. I love what I do. But I will quickly correct you in a heartbeat. Now, when I wasn't married, I couldn't correct nobody. I had to go along with the flow and say, well, it is what it is. But see, some of us understand this separation and elevation. Some of us understand this concept. And those are the sisters that are married. Because they said, I'm going to do right by my husband. I'm going to be good to him. He's not just here to just stand at attention, and when I need him, I go to him. She knows better. She knows that this man needs to be comforted. He needs to be caressed. He needs to be loved. He needs to be shown respect. See, some of us sisters understand it, and some of us don't. We rather continue to bash our men and talk bad about them and say nonsense about them. But I'm going to share something with you. That's what they want us to do. Yeah. They want us to get up here and degrade our men and talk bad about them and say they ain't never done nothing and they never was and they never is. And they want us to raise our boys, popping them full of medication and mistreating them and telling them that they ain't nobody. They want us to do that. But it's only wise women who understand the concept. The ones who say, no, this will not be. Not all of us understand it. Some of us are still in ancient days that think what we do, everything we do is right. That the mistreatment of our boys and our men is right. We're the only culture that will get up here, and I'm saying it, we're the only culture that will get up here and disgrace our men and call them all types of names and not even bat an eye. But let the woman do it too, the same thing that the man has done. They will say, oh, she is she just living her life. She just being young. But let a man make the same mistakes, honey. They will call him all out his name. Everything except the word of God. But I'm going to share something with y'all, and it's going to hurt a little bit. For y'all who don't do right by y'all children, you forget that one day you will need a drink of water. And the same child that you mistreated will be the one that's supposed to bring you the drink of water. But because the child was mistreated so bad, they forget you. And the same child that you were supposed to protect from the wolves that you let in your house, mama, single mama, that's what I'm talking to. For the wolves that you let in your house when your baby was sleeping. And you was busy either getting high or you was either working more than 40 hours a week. And you left your child with some man you just met. Yeah, I said it. Some man you just met, you left your baby with. And he molesting this girl and the boy, because they get the boys too. And because you so infatuated with the D, Okay? He laying that pipe down straight. You're not paying attention to those babies. Those babies are hurting and you're not paying attention. These are the same children that you will need to bring you a drink of water in your old age. And for y'all mamas, for y'all women, for y'all women who sit up here talking about you don't need no man, you don't need no children, you don't need to do nothing. Don't you know when you get old, somebody else's child is coming to you? Somebody else's child that don't care nothing about you is coming to check on you. That you could have took time and made the right decisions when you were young to have a baby. See, all these women up here talking about you don't need no man, this and that, and you don't need to have no children and this and that. Live your best life. I'm the rich auntie, all this other stuff, right? I'm the rich auntie. Rich auntie, one day you're going to need somebody to bring you a drink of water, and they won't be there because you didn't make no offspring, ma. And for those ones that cannot have children, I'm not talking to you. Don't take offense to this talk. I'm not talking to you at all. I'm talking to the ones who can have children, that you mistreat them, or either you say you don't need no man. I'm talking to you. Because one day you will get old and you will need somebody to bring you a drink of water. Nobody will be there. Nobody's obligated to take care of you because you didn't raise nobody. And I said it. I don't care if you mad about it. I said it. That's the truth. You want to sit up here and believe this lie that they have told us, separation and elevation. So our men ain't, you know what? That you better than him. That you can go out here and give your JJ away to everybody. You can go out there and be free with your JJ. Let me share something with you. You cannot. This is a lie that they have fed us for decades. They have lied to us and told us you can be free with your JJ to everybody. But it's the woman that carries the child for 9 months. She's the one that has to deal with the baby for 9 months. Take heed to the message, my dears. All I'm trying to do is teach you a different way if you don't know already. Share my content with other people who may think that they know. But baby, there's a full-on assault against us and nobody sees it. When you see these babies growing up and telling you they rather sleep, they rather be with a man that's married than their own man, okay? That they rather be with a man that's married than their own man. Can you imagine? Because the man that's married is telling them yes to everything. And the man that they supposed to be with is saying no. When a man can tell you no sometimes and correct you, honey, this is the man that loves you. This is the thing y'all miss. The one that corrects you and the one that tells you no is the one that loves you more than the one that tells you yes. Y'all miss that. It rolls over your head because he telling you no. So you offended by it, or he's correcting you, or when you walking outside and you half naked and he telling you, baby, don't wear that because he know men gonna look. There's certain things that when me and my husband was young, he would tell me, no, babe, don't wear that. And I would happily put it back. Did you think I took offense to that? And my husband know my assets and what is big and what is small. He knows. And he would tell me, no, babe, that's too much. It'll rise up too short on you. Don't wear that. And I won't wear it. But y'all take offense to it when a man tell y'all something. Y'all get offended. Here we go. Separation and elevation, my dear. You think you better than him. Y'all take heed to the message. You understand? Take heed to the message. I'm going to check my comment section real quick on YouTube, and I'm going to let everybody go. Okay? I'm going to let y'all go. Let's see who's in this today. Let me see if I got it right. Let me see. Let me get in here. Okay, Mona, how are you? Mona D, how's everything? Red Lipstick Vibes, how you doing this morning? I greatly appreciate you. Red Lipstick Vibes on YouTube, y'all. Y'all got to tune into this sister. Her content is nothing but the truth. Mona D, thank you for the 5 spot and I know I'm going to say it right. Thank you for I'm going to say it wrong. Thank you for the 5 spot. I greatly appreciate that on my Cash App. Mona D, thank you so much. Red Lipstick Vibes, y'all tune in to her channel on YouTube. I said that already. Let me repeat that one more time. Mona D has her own channel as well. Y'all tune in to Mona D on YouTube, okay? And her content is fire as well. She's a straight shooter, just like Red Lipstick Vibes. And also shout out to Harris Tribe Media. I seen my sister in the comment section earlier, so I want to shout her out real quick. Harris Tribe Media on YouTube as well. Y'all tune into their content. Their content is nothing but fire. Also, Black Man Unfiltered. Y'all tune into his content. His content is fire as well. And last but not least, my favorite channel that I love to tune into, and that is Sir Hill Speaks Network, y'all. Make sure y'all tune into this brother. He speak nothing but the truth, y'all. He is nothing but the truth. His content is always fire. Let me just say thank you to everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate all the love. Thank you, Instagram. Y'all growing like crazy. It is wild over there. Y'all is doing y'all thing. And I love the way y'all comment and leave me something to think about. You know what I'm saying? I love that about y'all. Y'all always doing y'all thing. YouTube, y'all always entwine with me. Y'all be sending me messages like 2, 3 in the morning. Y'all be doing some stuff, y'all. And I just want to say thank you for all the ones who follow my content, for all the ones who come and check me out even in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon, and everybody who likes my reels as well. Y'all are amazing. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. Y'all don't even know how much I have grown my channel, how much I have shown me love, and I could never forget any of y'all for all the times you came to me. Even when people were coming after me in the comment section. Even when people were coming at me in the comment section, y'all was there. Mrs. She said, I just shouted you out, my dear. I just shouted out Harris Tribe Media. I told them to tune in, honey, because y'all content ain't nothing but fire. So everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. I'm still on vacation with my husband. Tomorrow we'll be back at work. Oh, is it tomorrow? I think mine is Monday, but his is tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful Saturday, and y'all take it easy. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first. YouTube, thank you once again for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that. Mona D, Red Lipstick Vibe, y'all have a wonderful day. Take it easy, y'all.